What's up, Sleepy Peeps? Welcome back to the channel, Sleepy Dreepy. Today we're going to be looking at the ghostly combination of Dragapult and Banette's Curse of Evolution. Now subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any future content, and like the video down below. And for the question of the day, since we're talking about Dragapult and it's a pseudo-legendary, what's your favorite pseudo-legendary? Mine personally is Metagross because he's just cool, he's strong, and like that guy has 4 brains. IQ levels over 9,000. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, so let's get on to it now. Alright guys, here's my 60 for Dragapult VMAX featuring Banette Curse of the Evolution. I got the main idea from Atrocious Jake from Atrocious Gameplay. I was listening to one of his podcasts, and he was talking about like how Dragapult can possibly use Banette to be able to help it out a little bit, because its issue is not just Eternatus. The issue with Dragapult is that, you know, VMAXs are getting bigger and they're hitting harder, and Dragapult just doesn't hit enough, so it struggles in that aspect. And his idea was Curse of the Evolution can help it out in that sense, where we can kind of gust the VMAX after we damage it for a little bit, or possibly damage it twice, gust it back onto the bench, de-evolve it and knock it out, and then possibly knock out something else like a Dedenne or a Crobat in the active. So that is the main kind of strategy of the deck. We want to de-evolve VMAXs and take those prizes. So yeah, let's go and review each and every card. So first off, we've got Dragapult, and for 1 psychic energy we're doing Bite for 30, and then for 2 we're doing Jet Assault, which is just a base of 60, but if we kind of switch it into the active, we do 80 more damage, which is a decent amount of chip damage. That's about what, 140? Yeah, 140. So that's a good decent amount, doing a little bit more than even Dragapult VMAX itself. Then we go into Dragapult VMAX, and for Shred it does 60, and this is just it's not affected by any effects on the opponent's Pokemon. So this goes through things like Luke Metal's Full Metal Wall, goes through Keldeo, it goes through things like Decidueye, Altaria, so you can ping for 60 that way. And it also Max Phantom for 130, and we can put 5 damage counters on our opponent's bench any way we like, so that isn't bad. Again, like I said, the problem with Dragapult is that 130 damage. But aside from that, we're moving on, and we're playing 1 Dedenne just for extra draw. We don't necessarily want to play down, but we just want to have it as a just in case our hand is dead. Boom, we can quick ball it, boom, whatever we need to. And then we're playing a 2/2 line of Banette Curse of De-Evolution, and basically what Curse of De-Evolution does is that it allows us to de-evolve a Pokemon on our opponent's bench. Now again, like I stated before, this goes hand in hand with Dragapult V. We kind of just want to do some damage to VMAXs and then push them back to the bench, and then just de-evolve them to take a KO. And to kind of help us further set up some damage, we're running a Roxie Weezing engine. Weezing, basically with its ability Blow Away Bombs, when it's discarded by Roxie, it can put 10 damage counters on every Pokemon on our opponent's side of the field. So, and on top of that, we can draw 6 cards. So if we throw away 2 Weezings, we're spreading 20 damage and also drawing 6 cards into our hand. And then on top of that, we're also running a lot of, since we're running Banette, we're kind of forced into a Scoop Up Net engine, so why not include Giratina for some special energy. And then we have Mewtwo for some, we can use Mewtwo to get back some supporters that we may need, like a Ball SSH, possibly a Team Yell, Grunt, or things that you're you can think of. And then in order to ease this gusting of the VMAXs to the bench, we got Phione. We are using Phione because it provides us that unlimited gust. We don't have to worry about always having a boss. Yes, boss is preferred, but like all we really need to de-evolve a VMAX is just send it to the bench. So we don't care what they really send up. We just want to send the VMAX to the bench, de-evolve it, and take the KO that way. And now for our supporter line, we're playing 4 Roxie, as stated before. This is our main draw engine, using Weezings to also add some damage. and then we're also playing 3 Marnie just for some extra shuffle draw and disruption to our opponent, and then we're also playing 2 Bird Keeper for some, you know, halfway draw, and then but also allowing some mobility in case we need to, in case we get something in the active like a Mewtwo or something like that and we just need to get it out, or we just need to get Dragapult out of the active for whatever reason. And then we're playing 1 Boss's Orders just to, again, more precise gust than Phione, and just gives us that option to have better gust than Phione. And then we have one Team Yell Grunt, basically allowing us a little bit of energy disruption in the form of a supporter. Onto our item cards, we're playing 4 Quick Balls. 4 Quick Balls allows us to search any basic in our deck and just set up our board early on, search for our Dragapults, our Shuppets turn 1, Dedenne if we absolutely need to, and you know, all our support mounts. And then we're playing 3 Pokécoms and 2 Evolution Essence. These are mainly used to search out our evolutions like Banette. We can get Weezings with that, and we can also get Dragapult VMAX. On top of that, it's flexible and we can get anything else we may need with the Pokécom. And on top of that, as I said before, we are playing the Scoop Up engine, so we're playing 4 Scoop Ups. This allows us to scoop back up Giratinas for further uses, and also Mewtwo as well for further uses to be able to get supporters and knock off special energy. And also as well allows us to even use multiple Banettes in a turn if we need to, and just recovering back Banettes so that we can use them at a later time as well. And we also play, on top of that, since most of our Pokemon have 1 retreat cost, minus Mewtwo and Weezing we're never going to play, we just decided to go with U-Turn Board instead of Air Balloon, because U-Turn Board, even if it gets tool scrappered, it comes back to our hand and we can just play it right back down next turn. And we just play 1 switch since we have the mobility of U-Turn Board. We don't need that many switches, and we're also playing a little bit more Bird Keeper count, so we're just going for 1 switch. And then for a little bit of disruption and energy disruption, we're playing 4 Crushing Hammers to be able to knock some energy off of our opponent if we need to, and then 1 Reset Stamp to, let's say our opponent gets ahead in prizes, we can Reset Stamp them down to a low number, and hopefully that'll help us get back in the game. And for our energy counts, we're playing 4 Horror Psychic Energies. Again, this is just setting up damage even further for us to be able to knock out a VMAX with that de-evolution ability. And then 5 basic psychic energies, total energy of 9. You could go 10, add an additional one, but not 100% sure what I would take out. Possibly the Reset Stamp if I needed to, or maybe even a Weezing. I don't know if 4 is needed for Weezing, but I think 4, actually no, 4 with the Weezing is part of our engine, draw engine, so I don't know if I would get rid of the Weezings. But I think 9 should be fine. You don't need much energy for the deck. You just need to attach 2 energy to Dragapult and you should be good. And this should help you, and with 9 energy, you should be able to see them fine. But yep, I hope you guys enjoyed that deck profile. Again, feel free to go leave a subscription down below, leave a like on the video, and again, for the question of the day, let me know what your favorite pseudo legendary is. I hope you guys have a good day, night, whatever time is you guys are watching this, and I will see you guys later, and peace.